I covered the Bruno Mars album on Friday, but who says I can only cover one album per weekend release schedule thing? Let's do another one. Mitski. Let's go. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Howdy, this is me, Rustin Charmaine. How are you doing? That's right. Doing a second new album from Friday. People have been asking me to do the Gorillaz album. And I might do, but historically I'm not a huge fan of Gorillaz. And that album is like so long and so many features, it's just a bit daunting. Whereas this one, this Mitski album, the cover is a cat with his heterochromia getting attacked by a ginger cat. The genres all look good: singer, songwriter, chamber pop, Americana, slacker rock, indie folk, alt country. Lovely mix of things there. I've no idea what this is going to sound like. Half an hour, 11 songs. None of them especially long. Only one of them creeps over 4 minutes. Lots of them end under 3. I've only just seen that first album to sell 1 billion copies. Why does every album on this website seem to have to mention something about the sexual preference of the author? Anyway, yeah, all the scores are hidden. What we're going to do is we're going to rate each track out of 100, and then we're going to rate and review the album out of 100. And once I've done that, it'll trigger showing what the critic and user scores are, and we'll have a look at those. We're going to listen to the full songs. My 2-week experiment of editing these videos to chop the songs up is over, because the videos did worse on views and retention, and also people commented saying that they preferred it when I played the full songs. So we'll go back to that. But you should know that the reason I tried not doing that anymore was because YouTube doesn't like it when you include full songs. These videos get partially blocked in places. They don't get pushed in certain people's algorithms because they contain copyright music, and also I can't make any money off it. So if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, please do like the video, and also consider getting a free trial and trying out WisdomCharmaine.com. Over there you can request videos, you can see videos that are blocked on YouTube, which quite a few of them are. You can see videos that I make just for the website. You can get merchandise, you can get discounts on said merchandise, you can join the Discord and chat to people about new releases and stuff, and concerts and things. Other things as well. I never remember everything that's on that website. It's my website, I always forget. But yeah, go and do that. And maybe when you sign up for your account, maybe try entering the code vinyl and see what happens. All right. Shall we go and listen to some music? Yeah, go on. This is the first track. I think it's a single by the looks of the... Although the cover on YouTube Music is different to the one. Like, this is the cover on Album of the Year that I've used for the artwork behind. But then on YouTube Music it's different. It's just the cat's head. Maybe some people don't like the aggression of this ginger cat, and so there's there's an aggressionless version. I don't know. Anyway, In a Lake is the first track. Let's listen to it. Okay.
I'd never live in a small town. I've made
Interesting. Because I was about to say it gives immediate small town US vibes.
Where you never get away from your first love. It's like one brand of soap sold in town. 'Cause anyone you can get close to smells like
Interesting. So I was about to compliment this line for not explaining what that means, and they made another good line and didn't. But then it did explain that one. I don't think it needed to. Just talked over the chorus, but we'll get it again.
And everywhere you go makes your heart ache, where you've done enough walks of shame. Some days you just just go the long way to stay off of memory lane.
Off of is incorrect.
I'd never live
Just to stay off
in a
memory lane.
small town.
Don't need a preposition.
I'm slow to learn all the rules. I've tried very hard to be good, but when they think you're bad, people act worse.
Okay. You're dying before chorus 2.
But
Ooh.
in a lake you can backstroke forever. The sky before you and the dark behind you. And in a big city you can start over. The lights all around you, the dark safe inside. In a big city you can start over.
I feel like this is kind of the opposite. It's almost like an anti-country song. Because typically, what you think of as being a country song is one that decries the city and espouses the beauty of rural living. Just going to go into another song? No. And this does the opposite. So, just a verse, chorus, nothing too outlandish. I never live in a small town. I've made too many mistakes. So again, in a small town, because there's not many people, every mistake you make, people remember because they all know you. For where you got to write your book early, or it gets written up in your place. So you have to tell your own story. You have to make your life what you want it to be, because otherwise people will dictate it for you. Again, it's a small town kind of thing. Well, you never get away from your first love. It's like one brand of soap sold in town. Again, I don't think this needed explained. I thought that was beautiful the way she just put that, because immediately as soon as she said one brand of soap sold, it's like, oh, so it's like you can smell them wherever you go. Because again, there's not enough people in the town that you can avoid ex-lovers. But in a lake, you can backstroke forever. The sky before you, the dark right behind, and in a big city, you can start over. So like this could seem positive. The sky before you, the dark behind. But backstroke forever, it's like you're in a lake though. So you're not in a river, you're not going anywhere. Lakes are self-contained. Well, rivers do go off them. But if you're staying in the lake, you're just going in circles. And the sky before you, you'll never reach it. The dark behind is right there. In a big city, you can start over. And the second chorus kind of expands on that. Everywhere you go makes your heart ache when you've done enough works of shame. So again, there's memories everywhere. Some days you just go the long way to stay off memory lane. Off. No. Don't do that. So yeah, you intentionally avoid going certain places. Anyone who grew up in like a village or a small town, small towns in the American way don't really exist here in the UK. Our population is about 1/6 of the US population, but our landmass is about 100th maybe. So it's a lot more dense here. So like isolated small towns aren't really a thing. But there's still like village living where, yeah, you walk to the same route to the bus stop, the same route to the shop. And if on said route is something that reminds you of a particular thing, kind of makes you not want to walk that way. So I'd never live in a small town. I'm slow to learn all the rules. I've tried very hard to be good. Yeah, so again, just being judged by the small town folk. You imagine quite puritanical, religious sort of people when you hear that. But yeah, then we get this line again, but then we expand on the city part. The lights all around you, the dark safe in sight. So the lights all around you, you can reach them. There are opportunities in the city. And the dark, whilst it is still there, it's safe in the sight. So it's not a mystery that lurks behind you. You can see it. The light and the dark are both there. You can see them both and make decisions. Really interesting. Really, really interesting song. The sound of it didn't really blow me away exactly, but I was leaning low 70s before we just read through it, and now that we have read through it, I'm going higher than that. I need to switch cameras so you can see. I'm going with the 77. A pleasant listen, but not one that's reaching towards a high score. But then, yeah, reading through it, it's a lot deeper than I thought. And the title of the next song makes me worry that that's not going to carry on. Where's my phone? I feel like it's going to be a commentary on technology, which is a bit old hat. Let's see if she has anything new and interesting to say on the matter. Bit more Lilith Fair 90s alt rock sort of stuff now. Okay. Is there an explicit version that I'm missing, or is it going to censor itself? Let's see. It is censored. That's annoying. It's marked explicit. All the songs are marked explicit, so this one's just censored by choice. Okay, no new words left. If tomorrow is like you punched a... If night is like you pushed a hole into tomorrow, I will fuck the hole all night long. I'll stay out until my mind's like a clear glass with nothing going on. So it's a wanting, a yearning to be vapid. Probably a veiled criticism of older people, probably women, but also secretly envying them. Like a dissociation from pressuring society and mental health struggles that worsen each day. I guess, yeah, the clear glass could be that. But a bug floating in the melted amber. Yeah, interesting again, lyrically. We're talking about a lot of... Because that says dissociation and depression. I guess that could be... But I read, I want my mind to be a clear glasses. I don't want any complex thought. I want to be an airhead like all these, ignorance is bliss kind of thing. Stupid people are happier. And I guess that is kind of the same thing, isn't it? Like the reason you're depressed is because you recognize that the world is awful. A bit of similarities to the last one, but kind of the opposite way. I don't think the lyrics were as interesting, but it was better musically. I think I'm going to land it a little lower. I think I'm going to land it on a 74. But it's a solid beginning. In the past, I've had comments on various videos saying, "Oh, I can't believe he didn't like X." when I gave a score like a 74, you realize that's like 3/4 perfect, right? That's like, that means I like it. If I dislike it, at best it'd get 50s, probably lower. So yeah, please, my out of 10 rating is an actual out of 10 rating. Like, if something's bang average, it's 5. I don't do that thing that I think I'm mainly blaming video games, because video game reviews have been awful for decades, where the text of the review will say like, this game is it's all right, it's a bit crap, it's kind of unfinished, not great, 85 out of 100. It's like, what? Nothing you said equated to 85. But yeah, no, that's how I rate things. It is an actual out of 10 list. All right, next song is Cats. So, did I mention the album's title is Nothing's About to Happen to Me? I don't think I said it at any point. But this is kind of a title track in a way that it's what's depicted on the album cover. It's the cover track. I don't know. That's not really a thing, is it? That's a classic kind of country slide sound. I see, so the cover should definitely be the one in the background here then, with the 2 cats. Not just one. Bit dirgy so far musically, this one. Bit not a lot going on. That's pretty.
So I've been trying to stop trying to be like someone you'd still love.
Trying to stop trying is a bit real, yeah. Just a verse, then we're done. Songs are flying by. They're very short, like I said at the beginning, and they're just kind of breezing through.
Maybe tomorrow night the cats will be nowhere inside, but
She's talking about you, not the cats. Okay. A pretty simple song, both musically and lyrically. Not a whole lot happening in this one. It's just I don't want to leave you, but I can tell you kind of want to leave me, and if you do, I hope you find happiness. Sad. But yeah, probably the weakest one so far. I think I'm just going to hit 7 out of 10 on the dot. I think it's a perfectly good song, well written, well made. Just not anything really interesting happening. Lyrics are quite simple compared to certainly the first song. A couple of really good, heavy feeling ones in there, like so I've been trying to stop trying to be like someone you'd still like. It's a really good line, but again, not as much going on as previous songs, and fell a little flat, if I'm being honest. Next up is If I Leave. So the opposite. This could follow really nicely from that last song. and it's a single.
If I leave, somebody else will love you, but nobody else could forgive me. Quite as
Excuse me.
often as you.
Okay. Is this from the opposite perspective now?
No one on the street knows. No one in this mall knows. No one in this bar knows. And none of my friends know. Surely none of my colleagues, nor do my family.
Why would they know that? Because you're not talking about it? You're not opening up about it?
Somebody else will find you, but nobody else could see me quite as clearly as you. Only you know. I've let only you know.
I'll have to pause for a second. I'm getting a phone call for some reason. That was a spam call trying to sell me shit. Let's let's go back a little and carry on.
Only you know. I've let only you know. How I ride through a tunnel and it's dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel, it's been dark the whole way. I ride through a tunnel, it's still dark the whole way. I couldn't lose you. How could I?
It's not from the opposite perspective, it's from the same one. It's again not wanting to go, but feeling like it's probably ending anyway.
For if I lost it, somebody else will cheer you. But who else could love me quite as kindly as you?
Kind of just want to say to her, just move on. You'll find someone else.
As kindly as you.
I do kind of get the vibe that it's going for, like with the kind of depression and just the sadness and the inevitability. But the musically, it does. 72. Musically, it does feel a little tepid. It's, you know, that one. It did have like the bridge section. Did they call it a bridge on here? What did they call it? Yeah, the bridge section where it kind of picked up a little bit, got a bit of energy to it. But for the most part, it's down the whole way. It's very slow. Nothing really much happening in the instrumental. And the lyrics have kind of lost their enigmatic edge, and they're very straightforward now. It's not quite as interesting as it promised when it started, and actually, the more I'm talking, the more I'm thinking like this, maybe. Still, I think Inner Lake holds. I think Inner Lake has. In fact, that might go up more. Yeah, I think that will do that. I think this is a really interesting song, and I feel like these ones have not got towards this. I've just noticed there's a song later on called "That White Cat," so that's the that's the cover then, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It's not really gripping and ripping. I'm not, it's a slow. It's trying to go for that kind of Joni Mitchell kind of vibe a little bit, but it's not quite interesting enough to pull that off. Dead Women.
Would you have liked me better if I'd died, so you could tell my story the way it ought to be? You'd find my parents and ask to see my things, rifle through it all, fill the blanks with what you need.
So like we felt entitled to her life story and she wasn't offering it. Not necessarily the life story literally, but you know, every aspect of who she is. Okay.
If I'd died willing, you'd have taken it nice. If I'd sewn rocks in a dress, gone with grace into a lake. But since I'm alive, you'll have to break in as I sleep. When you find my love beside me, choke him dead for having me.
Okay. So our target is a different one to previous songs, and I assume, or it's a time has passed.
Lion stabbed me 27 times. Ransack the house for what your auction.
Yeah. So it's just talking about being used,
Then embalmed
being used up and cast aside.
hosting the viewing, saying she gave her life so we could have her in our dreams. She gave
It's also giving
so we could fuck her.
sociopath murderer vibes too, but I think that's a metaphor for the more less violent and murderous side of more everyday using and abusing of people. Let's see what people down here have said. Okay. That's a very literal interpretation. But I guess, yeah. Again, I feel like I'm struggling to maintain an interest in this. I think it's all falling quite flat. Like it's so slow and so ponderous, tepid. I'm gonna go 68 again. Like they're interesting songs, but they don't really go anywhere or do anything, for the most part, which isn't very fun to sit and listen to. Instead of here.
Right as I dip a toe in the abyss, a knock on the door, saying, "Are you in there, miss?" I stay quiet as can be. I'm not here.
See, that is a much more interesting song, I think. This upbeat ditty about resolving to end your life. Right as I dip a toe into the abyss, I knock on the door saying, "Are you there, miss?" I stay as quiet as can be. What does dip a toe in the abyss mean? Just as she's considering taking a rather permanent action, maybe? I'm not here, I'm where nobody can reach, so beyond the veil. Instead of live, I was lying on the floor, with death crouching beside me and still go for more, saying I'm done after this. So a common thing that people with suicidal ideation do is they will, they'll just as they find reasons, constantly finding reasons to do it, they'll also find reasons not to, and think, oh, one more of this, one more try, one more, etc. And to think I did believe it, that I'm done after this. I'd gone where nobody could reach. Oh no, to think I'd believe I'd gone where no one could reach, so they thought it was done. Death said I'd called not knowing that I did. She said she wished I'd known that I'm still just a kid, but knew I would call again. So she'd mosey on back in case next time's really the end. So again, this isn't the first time we've had these ideations. It's happening a lot. Instead of love, he said, lie down in the dirt. I looked up at the night sky wondering, is this what it's worth? So death we know is she. So who's he? Some other outside force. I looked up at the night sky wondering, is this what it's worth? The stars never answered back. I got up when it was done and went to where no one could reach. So excuse me, I'll be opening my box of old friend misery, my secret treat. To feel like myself again. I won't be here. I'll be where no one can reach. Nobody can reach, sorry. So this moment had me thinking, oh, is this the moment where she resolves not to? But no, I think it's the moment where she resolves to do so. Because personally, I've a long time ago, I had a moment where I was like, actually no, as long as I can always find something to laugh at or something to enjoy, it's always going to be worth being alive. And that was more than a decade ago now that I had that moment of realization in my head, and I haven't gone back to the well, as it were, since. But it feels like her revelation is the opposite. That she needs to, that only misery feels like herself, and so she needs to. It's ambiguous, maybe, I guess. But I got up when it was done and went where nobody could reach. I took as leaving her body. Yeah. The first properly interesting song since the first one. Don't know if it was better than that, but I'll put it just underneath with a 77. Much better than the last few. Yeah, there's 5 left. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm actually going to have some lunch because I meant to before I started recording and I forgot. And I'm really hungry. So I'll see you after my lunch break. There we go. Chicken sarnie down. I'm feeling good. Let's go. What's next? I'll change for you. Not the best thing to say to someone that you're in the process of probably breaking up with. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna guess not great. Oh, that's really nice though. Ooh, bit sultry. Meant to come down to the listener's level. Okay. So as soon as she gets trying to start an emotional conversation, the first question asked is, have you been drinking? Oh, it's on the phone. Yeah, that's even worse. Really liking the drumming.
Don't like me now. I'll change for you.
I was thinking while I was eating, I think this is going to be the opposite of Bruno Mars. Because that Bruno Mars album I gave a 90 and the consensus is around a 60. I feel like the consensus for this will be around 90 and I'm going to give it like around 60. This one's nice though.
Can be without the people, without having anyone at all. Now they say they're closing, so I'm loitering outside. Watching all the cars passing by, like a kid waiting for my ride.
That's such a pathetic kind of... Yeah, this whole song is very pathetic. It's very... I'm not even saying that as a criticism, I'm trying to say that with sympathy. Sad.
Don't like me now. I'll change for you. I'll change for you.
That literally sounds like... That bit of drumming there literally sounded like pencils on cups. That really did sound like makeshift. Again, a bit better. I think this one's a 75. We're shaping up after a solid start and then a bit of a disappointing continuation. We're back up in the mid to high 70s, which is good. That one was much more interesting musically. I'm still kind of missing the early interest in the lyrics. Yeah, it is an expression of sadness, and it's a very well thought out and well meaning one. But it's, you know, there's nothing really to dive into. Yeah. Don't have too much. Did that just say the word pathetic? I wanted to write a song about being pathetic. Okay. So yeah, she has also said the word pathetic. I feel less bad about saying it myself now. Yeah, this one had a lot more feeling to it than some of the others. But yeah, it's still, it is a bit tepid still. It's like this emotion, she's failing to confront it properly. And so she's kind of sitting in it without really, and she's addressing it, but she's not, well, she's still being pathetic and trying to change for this man, rather than, you know, I don't know, doing something, getting away, starting something new. Rules.
1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2
Okay.
1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 Number 1, I'll come over. I'll be dressed like your best idea.
This is very 70s variety show. She sounds like Karen Carpenter here.
Number 4, I'm nobody's anyone anymore.
Okay, here we go.
So 5, I'll be alone for
Good, a good progression. This is where we needed to go here.
I'll have a new haircut. I will be somebody else. And when I leave my body, please pretend that you don't see how I'm no longer there
What old line? Well, the sun, yeah, but I mean, what are we referring to? I guess just life. I hate when I click on something like this, and rather than a definitive answer, it's just people similar to me going, like, tell me. Don't annotate genius with just what you think. Find a quote. Oh, that's the song. Okay. Okay, so are we actually finally going to move on now?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2,
So,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bon Iver style, we're trying to recapture our rhythm. That's what the counting is. Hard to rate that as a song because I feel like it was necessary in the album. Couple of good lines again. Like I get it. It's interesting. It moved the story forward, but as a song, it was a big old slice of nothing. Shall we just say a 7 out of 10 and just move on? Yeah. I feel like this album is more interesting than it is good. You know? I feel like there'll be a lot of... See, I'm a pretentious person, but a lot of pretentious people that aren't me will be giving high scores to this because it's so refined, and no, they're not going to be necessarily posh English, but you know what I mean? That kind of person. And there'll also be lots of people giving this high scores who are in the midst of a heartache. Someone who is neither. It's just kind of like I appreciate the storytelling. I've appreciated the good lyrics where there've been some, but lots of it's very straightforward. Lots of the music is very ponderous and tepid. It's just kind of falling a little flat for me. I can appreciate the quality of it, but it isn't really entertaining me. That White Cat. Okay. Bit more of a Western feel.
I see him through my window. The white neighborhood cat marking my house. It's supposed to be my house, but I guess according to cats, now it's his house. Mama told me things will leave you. They get broken, they get lost. The only thing you can trust is what you live through. Mama, how about when I die? What do you hold on to? Hey!
So that confidence from the last song was vanished. Another sounds only chorus. With a few of those this album. Yeah, so self-esteem is low, is what I'm getting here. A stray cat is going around pissing on the petunias, and she's submitting to it.
To pay for that cat's house, for the red corseted wasp who lives in the roof, for the family of possums, for the bugs who drink my blood, and the birds who eat those bugs.
Yeah.
So that white cat can kill the birds. What do you
Struggling to understand her place and what she's doing it all for. Another rather bleak one. That again doesn't really go anywhere. 67. Sharon's obol. No idea what an obol is. Let's find out.
At midnight, the dogs gathered around the house.
Small silver coin used in ancient Greece. Okay.
Her heart was like a drawer. She only opened when she went out to feed those dogs and let her memories bathe in the moonlight for a while. Those were the dogs owned by the girls who died in that house. Meeting every night, keeping vigil in the
Yeah, sorry.
where their
This is boring me.
went away, and so she'd
I'm gonna have to downgrade it, I
rest
think.
her nights in that house, feeding all the hounds at its mouth.
Yeah, it's all getting pulled down in my estimation because of how tired of it I am. It's all just this kind of dour, not really doing anything, not really going anywhere. And it'd be forgiven if it was more interesting lyrically, but the interest that is there isn't enough to carry this over. This is drab. No, not doing it for me.
On her first night, wandering through the dark of her new house, solemn as a bride. That's when she first saw them out the kitchen window right at 12 o'clock. A dozen silent dogs of all different types. She almost was one of the girls who died in that house. So when it was stigmatized, she took it on to start a new life in that house.
So we have a rebellion of sorts, kind of. Feels related to track 1 of, you know, oh, this is a thing that people judge you for, so I'll do it anyway.
She can heal the heart of her house, feeding all the hounds at its mouth.
Okay, didn't pick any of that up. So not really part of the same story. At midnight, the dogs gathered around a house. I just took those to mean, again, similar to metaphors we've had already in the album about people wanting to take something from her. And the only time when she opens herself up is when she goes out to confront them. But I guess not. I don't know. It really has kind of lost my interest. It was a decent song. It's getting a 67. I don't really have anything new to say. It's a bit sad, this. Because I saw some of the reviews this was getting. I thought, oh, it must be good. And hey, it probably is good. So just me, as usual. You know, when the consensus says one thing and I say another, it's not that the consensus is wrong, is it? Yes, it is. I'm always right. You're always wrong. Oh dear, lightning. I pressed space to begin the song and it moved down on this page instead. Good start.
Lightning hit so close, sounded like a big tin can. All hail the rain. All hail the rain. Running like ghosts on the roof. Running like they're feeling alive again. Here we are, we've been waiting to be born again.
Okay. Is this put back to being part of the story? I guess, yeah, but I don't know. I feel like the character killed herself, so I feel like it's been over for a minute.
When I die, could I come back as the rain? See the world again to fall again. If I'm dark, all the
Okay. I wish you had done this a bit more. Bit little and late now.
If I'm warm, all the better to behold the sunrise.
Ooh. Yeah, this is better.
I can hear the song of my death, singing for the light,
Calling to the Thunder Polo. Oh, like Marco Polo, yeah.
calling to
I got you. I got you.
Polo.
One of the better ones to end. Like a 73. That one, decent. And that gives us overall scores on the album of 76, 70, 66, 68, 66, 75, 73, 68, 65, 67, 73. The song was 34 minutes long. It felt longer. I know I had lunch in the middle, but it really did feel like longer than that. My review is going to say the occasional interesting moment isn't enough to carry this tepid, ponderous album. It's barely half an hour and it felt long. 68 is what I'm gonna say. Alright. Let's see 1990. as the consensus. Not quite that high, but still. 86 from 23 critical reviews, the second highest of the year. And 4,500 user scores at 79. Let's have a look then. Northern Transmissions, NME gave it a perfect score, Joe Goggins. The indie darling turned pop favourite is deliciously right as she confronts the weight of viral stardom and success on LP8. Didn't really get that. Guardian gave it 100. Who else of note? Who are the lower ones? Anyone down where I am? Pitchfork. Oh, the lowest critic review is higher than what I gave. Rolling Stone gave it a 7. User reviews. Lesbillion Copies person gave it 92. Neverment, who's everywhere on this website. New American football album coming out. I'm sure they'll be all over that. Give it an 81. Sega's 80. Yeah. I think I am well below the consensus line, aren't I? It just didn't work for me. It didn't do anything. I felt like it was quite... Yeah, well, I've said the words during the review, and I said them during the review. It's tepid, it's ponderous. It didn't really do much for me. Occasional interesting lyric, occasional cool musical moment, but not enough. Quite dry, quite bland. Yeah. If this is your favourite album, please abuse me in the comments. But whilst doing so, please tell me why it's so good. What works for you that didn't work for me? Because I don't do this to be antagonistic. I'm doing this to give my opinion. Similarly, if we look at, just go to the homepage for a sec on album of the year. If we look at the video I did on Friday, the consensus for that is 63, 64. I gave it 90. If you hate this album, why? Because I said the only way to take this album is to be allergic to fun, and it looks like most people are. So yeah, what's not to like about this? It's bereft of new ideas, so 4 out of 10. It's not about new ideas, it's about dancing. It's about ballads. Fuck off. I hate it. So yeah, if you can explain some of that dichotomy to me, please, by all means, go ahead. All right. Oh dear. From me, Rustin Charmaine, and from my channel founders, Traces, Cabbage, Kate, Hannah, Argo, Kamel, Matthew, Ross, and Nicholas. Until the future, drive safe.